Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I want to say welcome to those of you who are returning and hello to and welcome to you that are new. I would love it if you guys liked and subscribed and joined my little YouTube family. Today we are cleaning up my 4-year-old Joe's room. He really doesn't spend a lot of time in here. He plays now and then, but he likes to be out in the, main house with us, or not main house. Said it all like bougie. I meant like the main living area. And he still sleeps with us. We're trying to get him into his bed, but obviously it's not very successful. So a little bit of my process when I clean, I do everything in 10 minutes. I know that sounds kind of weird. My attention span, I don't know where it is, but it is usually not with me. So I set a timer on my watch and I will devote 10 minutes to whatever part of this project I'm doing, and it seems to work better for me. I can focus more on it. And I'll start from one. Usually I start from the door and work my way through. I kind of have like a little map in my mind. But, then I'll start 10 minutes and then stop, and then usually go get a sip of coffee or, just move into the next 10 minutes. But it seems to work in my mind better if I know when I can stop, even if it's a larger project and I know it's going to take a couple days. But it seems like I can just focus on those 10 minutes and I don't have to worry about the end process, and my mind doesn't tend to wander as much. I should have introduced myself at the beginning of the video, but my name is Erica. I'm a stay-at-home schooling, homemaking, home cooking mama of 5. We live in a double wide. It has 5 bedrooms currently. It originally had 5, and then they turned this room into an office, and they took the cabinets from the kitchen and put them up in here, and then there was carpet, but it was so bad when we moved in, we just went ahead and we tried to make it work for a little bit, but the carpet was just horrendous. So I'm just gonna assume dogs and stuff, carpets get dirty real easily. That's why I don't have any anymore. But we pulled it all up and made a bedroom for Joe, and so now it's 5 bedrooms again. It was 4 when we moved in. So my daughter has her own room, my 14-year-old son and 12-year-old son share a room, and then my 17-year-old has his own room. When I had my oldest son, I overwhelmed him with toys, I believe. And as you know, the more kids I had, I started to learn that they don't need a lot to keep themselves entertained. And so this is really about all that my 4-year-old has. He loves to play with Legos and Matchbox cars. I bought him this thing off Amazon, a little shelf thing out there, and it seems to work really well. I do not organize toys. My hat's off to you, mamas, that take the time to do it. I think it's awesome. I think it looks great. I just don't do it. He comes in and then we'll literally dump him out on the floor. Now we're working on him picking up his stuff and everything, and he does do pretty well. Again, I cleaned this for the sake of the video. It was neat to watch and stuff, and I do have to come in there because there's some things that just a mama can clean. But now you'll see that I did not pull his sheets and his covers off, and the reason is because he doesn't sleep in here. And like I said, we are trying to get him in here, and he's my baby. I know that doesn't matter, in the long run, but it's hard to really make him come in there. So for a while, for the past couple weeks, it's been real busy here. We've been out of town. There have been a lot of things just going on. Nothing bad, nothing to complain about, but I am bad to take his clean clothes, and I was putting them on the bed. I was putting them right there by the front door, and then just, not the front door of the house, but the front door of his room, and then just closing it. And I know that's not the way to be, but sometimes life, you just gotta put it behind a door and shut it, I guess. I don't know. Thinking back to when my 17-year-old was younger, it is just amazing how much have changed. People say, oh, it comes different every child, you have, and it really does. My 4-year-old Joe, his room is such a mismatch, hodgepodge of everything. And with my oldest Atticus, there's my signature coffee cup. Man, everything had to match. Everything was a theme. And he was a baby. He didn't care about it. And Joe, it's just a little bit of stuff left over from my older kids because he doesn't care. I mean, he does, he likes his Paw Patrol and stuff. But the camo blanket that you saw, I made that. I've crocheted a blanket for each of my kids. Kind of sad this was the last one I made. that I went over, with the vacuum and stuff. This tape was supposed to be for his Matchbox cars. He was so excited to have it, and he doesn't play on it. But here is the final product. I'm not tickled that he drew on my walls, but it does kind of make me a little happy to see it too. I completely contradicted myself. I don't want marker all over my walls, but it is cute that it's his. Of course, I can't let him know that, but I do need to put trim down in here. And if you aren't familiar with trailer walls, they have the seams on it, so that's what that stuff is in there. Here I am just unloading my clean dishes. This is normally a chore that I have for my kids to do. We have a process in our homeschool schedule that, school gets done first, and then they each have one chore. It's always different during the day, but unloading the dishes is one of them. And then they have to read and stuff before they can go play with their friends or have any type of screen time or anything like that. And my dishes, they're actually Fiesta ware. If y'all aren't familiar with those, it's something they're made here in the state, and I think they're made by hand or something. I don't know what it is. My mother-in-law gave them to me, and I absolutely love them because, like I've said before, I don't like to match. I'm not washing these dishes here. I am rinsing them off to load them into the dishwasher. Some of them, like that brown coffee cup you saw, that was from my thrift store collection. And I have to wash it by hand. But I usually just scrape everything off and then put it in there. My dishwasher works really well. This is just a habit, from when I was younger, and our dishwasher left a lot to be desired. I think sometimes we probably would have been better off just washing them all by hand, but when you're a kid, you don't think that way. At least I didn't, for sure. My kids do normally load dishes after they've used them. What happened here was I run my dishwasher at night, so it's ready to be unloaded in the morning. But this time I didn't. My schedule just, got off track, and that's fine. So what happened was I had to unload the dishes, and then everybody put, not unload the dishes, let me backtrack. The dishwasher was running, so everybody put their dishes in the sink, and that's why I'm loading them up all now. And this, believe it or not, there's 7 of us, so it doesn't take long to fill up the sink. I've gotten a lot better over the years about not letting dishes sit in the sink, but sometimes stuff happens and I just can't get to it right away, and that's okay. So I'm curious, are y'all particular about how you load your dishwasher? Like, what order do you do it? Like, I know that's weird. Like, I see some people put their bowls on top and then some people put them on bottom, but that's how I do mine. Okay, you guys, this is incredibly embarrassing, but I thought it would be really neat to see a before and after. I am terrible with my own stuff. As you can see, this is my makeup drawer. This is my everyday use stuff. Well, I'm sorry, like 4 items in here are my everyday use. And if it's my stuff, I just don't seem to take care of it as much. I don't know if it's some kind of issue I've got or whatnot, but like my closet is terrible. I will focus on everybody else's stuff in the house first before I will my own. But I tried to organize this about a year ago. Y'all, I finally hit that age. I needed to get a little pill box for my vitamins and my other stuff because I couldn't remember if I had taken my Zyrtec or not. I had a little bit of everything in here. As you saw, there was a dry erase marker. I've got lighters in here for my candles because my kids like light stuff. This I was trying to show you all. I collect scrip, and if you don't know what scrip is, it's what they used to use in the coal camps as money. That's what they would pay the coal miners and stuff with. It's a whole history lesson on its own, but I'm going to show y'all that is what I've got in here. I've got batteries. I've got, oh my goodness, who knows what else? Nails. It's just crazy. So I was vacuuming out all the little pieces. I just used some of my Gain multi-purpose stuff and just, cleaned it out real well. And then put everything back in there. And and I just really narrowed it down. I threw away a bunch of stuff. I put stuff back in its place. I mainly just threw stuff away. I went through this, makeup discovery phase, whatever you want to call it. I don't know, maybe a pre-midlife crisis. And I got super into makeup, and then I realized I don't want to wear makeup every day, so I narrowed it down to, a few things. And I got my favorite little things that I do a little bit each day. This pile of junk, oh my goodness. Thank goodness for the speed up button. Yeah, look, there was a little X-Acto blade. I had my tarts. I do have a tart burner in there, as you can see. That Edison bulb lights up the whole house. I just bought some of that Stilo eyeliner. Oh my goodness, it's almost as good as the Kat Von D stuff. I said, my little cat eyes, I've got Amy Winehouse goals. But that Stilo black eyeliner, it works really well. I got it at Sam's. It's normally $20, I think, for one of them, and I got 2 of them for $28. In case any of y'all were interested. But I don't really wear makeup in these videos, so it's not like you can tell anyway. I should add, I did not mean that as an insult or anything about ladies that wear makeup every day. I think it is awesome if you can, put it on each day. So I apologize if that came out that wrong way. But here is the grand finale. Da, da, da. And that look awesome. Now the real trouble is going to be seeing how long I can keep it this way. Thank you all so much for watching my video. I just absolutely appreciate y'all taking your time out of your day. And I hope y'all have a blessed one.